All right, got another one for you guys. So I'm just doing these back on back. Really like these knives. These are more from my collection. Basically like relics. They are California legal. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to purchase them here. I wouldn't be able to carry them, and I've only carried them maybe once or twice. But these are assisted out the front knives. So they're the closest thing to an actual switchblade that you can get to, just without it actually being a switchblade. I bought all them here. They are all legal if you're able to find them, and they are made from a company called Schrade. And if you know Schrade, Schrade makes fantastic knives. I have a little bit of a Schrade collection myself, not too many. I just have a few that I like. And these are just one of those kinds of knives that kind of touch tones with me in a way that, I wish I had in my collection. So they're the closest thing I can get to them. But these are quite dangerous, so if you do have an interest in wanting to buy them, please make sure you read the instructions that are provided with every knife to make sure you know how to handle and how to clean and how to maintain these particular knives, because they do run on special spring for it to deploy and a special locking mechanism, so you need to be careful about how you handle them and of course how you carry them. So with that being said, we'll hop right into them. So Schrade, great knife company. Their stuff is affordable and good. They last, at least in my opinion anyways. If I'm not buying Kershaw, I'm buying Schrade. Let's put it that way. So I don't know what the name. I can't remember the name of these knives exactly, but caution blade ejects forward, as you can see that. I have carried this knife once, and I can tell you it's very interesting. So right now it's on safety. I cannot engage the knife. You can see how it's coming out just a little bit up there. That's the blade. So in order to engage this knife, you would have to press this down. Red is for dead. I know it's terrible, but this is very boxy. It's very boxy. You have a whole grip on that knife, but in order for it to come out, you have to make sure that your hands are free, because this is the reload button to bring the blade back down. And this is the locking mechanism right here, this little switch. And this switch right here is to engage the blade. I love this knife because it's the closest thing to an actual switchblade you can get legally without it actually being a switchblade. And here it is. Schrade. This is not a double action, so as you can tell, the blade is not re-injecting itself back in. In order to do that, you would have to press this up, which unlocks the blade from the track, and you put your finger over here and you run it down until you hear the click. And yes, it comes with a glass breaker right there. And of course, the safety needs to be up, so that way this does not engage accidentally for any reason. You press that down, and you press this up. And there you go. This is a double-edged knife, so yes, it's very, very sharp on both edges. It's not a huge knife by any means. The SCHOTF 8B OS 8 steel, patent pending. So if you want to look that up, you can, if you're able to find it. When I tried to buy another one of these as a present for a friend, I couldn't find it. So that was kind of a bummer to me, but I have the original, and I don't plan on giving it away anytime soon. So there's that one. And here's this one. This one's kind of a newer model. There's 2 or 3 different variations of this. I gave one to a friend. I really like this one more than the other one. There it is, Schrade Custom, I think it says on there. This was not custom, but hey, whatever. Got the glass breaker bit right there, and you still got the caution blade ejects forward. So this one's a little interesting because it does not have a switch or button. Instead, you go down here at the very bottom of the handle. You see the red, it's for dead. And what I do is I hold it like this with my 3 fingers, and then I push with the meat of my hand right there, and I push up, and it ejects. And then it says Viper on the blade, so I don't know, I think that's what this is called, the Viper. And you can see the SCHOTF 3CB. So yeah, sorry about that. I'm a little tired. And it's got kind of like a fuller down the center right here, and it's sharpened on both sides as well. Ooh, yeah, that is sharp. And 4034 steel. You got the patent pending number on there, US patent. So it's the same thing, but in order to unlock this blade, you have to come up here and press this. So once you press that, it disengages it off the track and brings it back down. And it's safe. You can't... Not gonna... So, yeah. So that's it. That's how that works. And that's nice. It's good and all. And of course you got this one right here, which is also, this one's the cheaper version, Schrade. This was given to me as a present from the guy who I gave the second version of this to. Same construction, it just has a different blade to it. You got the glass breaker right here, and the initial thing is the same way with this. You just push this. I think you push it up like that. Oh no, excuse me, that's the locking mechanism. This is the safety. Press down on that, and you push it forward, and it comes up. And this is only sharpened on one side. Schrade Extreme Survival. Very small. This is a plastic handle. It's a little bit kind of wide, but it has kind of like a jimping here and jimping down here, so you hold it as such. So the SCHOTF out the front, Schrade. So in order to unlock it, you gotta press that. You gotta press this at a weird angle this way in order to unlock it and pull it back down. And then this is the safety, so you cannot engage it. Press that down, and there you go. So these are, I can't really find them. So there's, I don't know the price tags on these. I know I spent close to 40 for this one, and this one was the same. This one right here was given to me as a gift, so I have no idea how much this is, but I think this one was probably like 15 or 20. He got it really cheap. But I like them. I like them. They're part of the collection, and I enjoy having them as such. Schrade makes great knives, so if you're interested in it, look it up. Schrade, the OTF, SCHOTF, I guess, is... Yeah, the SCHOTF blades, if you want to look that up. So, like I said, these are basically California legal switchblades, except they're not switchblades, they're assisted out the front knives. So go ahead and check that out if you guys really want to, if you guys are trying to look for them. These are great. The only complaint that I have, and they are sharp, they're just boxy. They're very wide, they're very boxy, they're not exactly pocket friendly. I like that they're deep carry pocket clips. I think that's a huge plus, you know. The only thing you'll see is the glass breaker that's sticking out of your pocket, sure. But for the whole legality thing, I probably wouldn't carry these. To me, they're not very readily good for self-defense, because you're going to have to... You pull it out your pocket if you're not in enough stress it is, and you're trying to find, oh, okay, here's the safety. Keep my finger away from that part right here so that way it can deploy. Press button forward. Boom, now it's ready to go. Adjust my grip. In a stressful situation, I really don't think this is really good idea for self-defense, but with enough training, anything can be great. If you know how to use it and you're confident in it, then maybe, sure. But if you have very little training in self-defense and you're carrying this is probably, you know, not the best thing to be carrying for self-defense. But that's just my personal opinion. But if you like to have them for the collection, then by all means, look them up, see if you can find them. I will see you guys in the next video.